Mr. Transformers 96 here in the video review. This time we have the Star Wars The Black Series 4 LOM figure. So this is one that I was very much looking forward to, just because I'm a huge fan of the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back. Really excited that they are making them all in the Black Series format, considering it's been so long that there's been a huge gap since we got the first three and now getting the last three. So glad it's actually happening though. I was able to find this guy on retail. I found him at Target, so that was very nice, and I purchased him right there. So a lot of Black Series figures I try to get on a discount just because they're pretty easy to get on discounts, but with 4 LOM, I made the exception, bought them full retail, just because I was so excited for the figure, and the figure did not disappoint. So let's go over it. First of all, the head sculpt. I am really enjoying. I think this is a fantastic 4 LOM head sculpt, as you can see. It has this great kind of brush steel, but kind of like a dark, dirty version of it for the paint on the head. It's very unique. I definitely like it a lot, and it really captures the light, shines very much, which I do enjoy. The eyes are fascinating. The eyes, I don't know how well it's going to come across on camera here, but the eyes, depending on how the light hits it, kind of glow green, which is very cool, and it doesn't glow green entirely. I mean, right there from my angle, it's very green, but from different angles, it looks just like a black. So it's fascinating how the light works with it. It's not something that's light piping or anything well, I mean, I'm sure it's similar to that, but it's not where just if the light hits it, from the back, it lights up the front green. It's not like that. It's just kind of just the way that the light hits it and the direction that you have it pointed is how it shines. But it's very cool. I definitely love it, and it's small enough that it's not obnoxious. His eyes aren't just glowing green every single time you're looking at this figure. It's only in particular moments, which I find very cool. Going over the actual just body, it does look quite great. It has a fantastic kind of a dark, really dark gray, but with an orange kind of wash into it to give a rusted effect. It does have the red mark on his chest, of course, which is very accurate. The whole thing is quite accurate, I have to say. I do like all the wires there, and has just the excellent level of detail throughout the whole thing. He does have these pistons here, which are functional, which I do like. And on the back, yes, looking great. So as you can see, he does hold the gun with 2 hands very well, which is nice. That's something that he actually never does in the movie, but it is nice that you do have the capability of doing so for poses. I just like him holding the gun with 2 hands. I think he looks quite cool. Going over articulation, though, let's see. Let's get it out of his hand. There we go. He's got a ball-jointed head, which moves very well. Has a nice range, too, which I definitely like a lot. He's got a ball-jointed torso, which can go side to side a decent amount. It can go front and back slightly, but then does just rotate as well. Ball hinge shoulders with a bicep swivel. He has a single hinge elbow with the piston, so the elbows have very limited range. He's got that much and that much, but that's accurate to the movie, so I can't really complain about that. He has swivel hinge wrists. On this side it's in and out, and on this side it goes up and down, so I do like it when they do that, especially with figures that have to be holding weapons. I think that just works better for them. Get him to hold a weapon. There we go. Oops. Ugh. Let's get him to hold the back piece to go under the arm. You get a better range then. There we go. Alright, perfect. And then as far as the thighs are concerned, he has ball-jointed thighs, which have a limited range, can go out about that far, and can go to the side about this far. As you can see, the top section here just kind of bends out of the way because it is a softer rubber, so that is nice, and it's not fully connected at the back, so that helps. He has single hinge elbows, which go just slightly, not even a full 90 degrees. Then he has hinge ankles that also pivot, so the ankles are quite nice. So he does have some limited articulation in the thighs, knees, and elbows. However, he has the excellent Black Series articulation everywhere else. So he's limited in his range, but the character is limited in his range. All the pieces that are limited are accurate to the joints that he has in the film, because he's a robot in the film anyway, and those are his style of joints. So you really can't complain about some of his articulation. Just giving you a comparison with another bounty hunter, here he is with Boba Fett. As you can see, he's a bit shorter, which I think is accurate. I don't think that these two are ever standing right together in the film, but I think that is an accurate representation of the scale between the two of them. Overall, I'm actually impressed about how much I like this figure. I think that in the in the movie, Dengar is probably my least favorite. Then my next least favorite is 4-LOM. I love them all, but I think that's probably my order. So I was very impressed how much I actually like this figure. I think that the paint is just so well done, and the head sculpt is so well captured, and the fact that he can hold the weapon with 2 hands really does a lot for me personally, and I absolutely love this figure. It's one of my favorite Black Series bounty hunters, actually, just because they did a wonderful job on him. I think he looks absolutely stunning. So overall, would highly recommend this figure if you're a bounty hunters collector. I'm very much looking forward to Dengar and Zuckuss. Those two should be coming out relatively shortly. Zuckuss, I believe they're going to end up doing as a different store exclusive, because originally it was going to be Toys R Us, and obviously that can't happen anymore. But I'm very excited to complete my bounty hunter set. I will definitely do reviews on them as soon as they come out, and then I'll do a group video where I showcase all the bounty hunters together and kind of compare them all. So there you go. That's my video review of the Star Wars The Black Series 4-LOM figure. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.